Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to play those Paul Gilbert string skipping arpeggios. Now this is one of the shapes which if you've seen a tense rock, you'll know what it is, but I think it's a really great shape, for modern fusion playing. So if you're not familiar with what they are, it's these sorts of things. So those sort of wild string skipping patterns, and they sound really, really cool. And they're not as hard as you think, even for a beginner. So what you want to do is you just want to get used to the stretches first, and then you can get used to the shape itself. But what you want to try to first do is get used to this stretch, which is 7, 10, 12. So let's just take on the 7th fret on the A string, then 10 on the A string, then 12 on the A string. That'll be your first, your third, and your fourth. Now you want to get used to that stretch. Now you can do that wherever you want in the neck, any string, doesn't matter, but you want to get used to that stretch. If that's hard for you to do, have a rest, but you want to try and get used to that. Then the next one you want to do is you want to get used to 7, 9, 12, so the first, second, and the fourth. So 7, 10, 12, 7, 9, 12. So just get used to those stretches in isolation and just play them on the string. You play them anywhere you want, as long as that's the distance you've got. So once you know that, this is pretty much the arpeggio shape, and this arpeggio shape is great because you can extend it and you can do it anywhere around the neck, and once you know the root notes, you can play it in any key for whatever you want. So what you want to do here is you want to start off first on the 10th fret on the A string, and you can skip over the D to the G and go 7, 9, 12, so that shape there. You can skip over the B to the E and you go 7, 10, 12. So 10, 7, 9, 12 on the G. Then you go 7, 10, 12 on the E. And I'd advise you doing it to start, just to pick it all. And come back, and then you can try maybe legato. Now, if that's hard for you to do, just take your time doing the stretches, because that's really the hard thing. If you're not used to string skipping, mentally just treat it as, I'm just doing that shape on each string, rather than just thinking that there's a whole string skipping thing coming back up and down. You're pretty much just targeting, then that. But once you have that shape down, the cool thing is you can extend it. So we're going to extend it here on the A string, so rather than going like that, we're going to start off with 7, 10, and 12. Then skip over to the G. You can pick that if you want, but legato is far easier, so let's do some legato with that. And as you can see, it sounds really, really cool. And you can get up to a lot of speed if you've got those legato, if you've got some legato chops about you, you can do it really, really easily. Now the thing you want to know for this is the root note. So the root note will be here on the 7th fret on the E string, making it E. There'll be one there as well. There'll be one there as well. The great thing about that is you just move the first thing to wherever you want, and that's going to be root note. So it's going to be like making it A minor 7, E minor 7, G minor 7. There's lots of cool stuff you can do. What you can also do with these shapes is you can extend it with tapping. So the way to do that is, if you've seen the Gilbert stuff, is on the 15th fret, but you can do a little bit more than that. So I'm going to show you right now. So it's the same sort of shape, but you're going to come here, you're going to tap on the 14th fret on the G string. Now, if you don't, you can do that in one string as a practice, so you can do this sort of, some practice. And then on the E string, you're going to go 7, 10, 12, and 15. So 7, 9, 12, 14, and 7, 10, 12, 15. So you're going to start here and pick the first one, skip over, and you're going to pick that as well. Then you pick this one as well. Now, if you haven't worked it out by now, it's pretty hard to jump over and pick, then to tap. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to hammer on these first ones. So you're going to go. So you can hammer that on. Lots of really cool variations you can do, and it's obviously a little bit easier the higher you get up here, so you do the same sort of thing. So they're really, really cool arpeggios, and if you like this or you want me to do some more stuff, please let me know as well in the comments.